Now let us study the characteristics of digital IC. So there are total 7 characteristics of digital ICs. First, propagation delay time. Propagation delay time. Propagation delay time. It is also called as speed of operation. Speed of operation or propagation delay time. It is normally in nanoseconds. Then second, power dissipation. Power dissipation. It is in few milliwatt. Then third, figure of merit. Figure of merit. Then fourth, fan out. Fan out. Then fifth, current and voltage parameters. Current and voltage parameters. Then sixth, noise margin. Noise margin. And 7, operating temperature range. Operating temperature range. So these are the total 7 characteristics of digital IC. First is the propagation delay time or speed of operation of digital IC. Second, power dissipation. Third, figure of merit. Fourth, fan out. 5, current and voltage parameters. And sixth, noise margin. And 7, operating temperature range. So first we will study about the propagation delay time. So propagation delay time, it is used to specify the speed of operation of digital IC. Speed of operation of digital IC. The delay time is measured with it is measured with 50% voltage levels of input and output waveforms. The delay time is measured with 50% voltage levels of input and output waveforms. So this propagation delay time, it is measured with 50% voltage levels of input and output waveforms. So there are two propagation delay times, TPHL. There are two delay times, TPHL and TPLH. TPHL means it corresponds to uh, the delay time required for the digital IC or gate to change the output from high level to high state to low state, to change the voltage from high level to low level. And TPLH, it corresponds to output going from low state to high state. Output going from low state to high state, it is TPLH. TPHL, it corresponds to the output going from high state to low state, high state to low state. And TPLH, which corresponds to uh, output going from low state to high state. And the propagation delay time is the average of these two time delays, that is TPHL plus TPLH divided by 2. It is the average of these two time delays. Okay, and for standard TTL gate, the propagation delay time is 10 nanosecond. 10 nanosecond. Okay, then second, power dissipation. What is power dissipation? It is the amount of power dissipated in IC. It is the amount of power dissipated in IC. It is called as power dissipation. For a standard TTL gate, it is 10 milliwatt. And low power dissipation is desirable. low power dissipation is desirable, and it may vary because of signal level or tolerances. It may vary, but low power dissipation is desirable. Then third, figure of merit, it is the product of speed and power. It is the product of speed and power. Speed means propagation delay time. So figure of merit is equal to propagation delay time, which is in nanosecond, into uh, figure of merit is equal to propagation delay time into power dissipation, propagation delay time into power. So power dissipation, it is normally in milliwatt. So figure of merit is equal to propagation delay time into power dissipation. And low figure of merit is desirable. Low figure of merit is desirable. Then fourth, fan out. Fan in rating, fan in rating, uh, fan out. Fan in rating is the total number of inputs to the gate. Total number of inputs to the gate. It is called as fan in, and fan out is the number of similar gates. The number of similar gates which can be driven by a gate. The number of similar gates which can be driven by a gate, it is called as fan out. Okay, so for standard TTL family, the fan out is 10, means it can drive 10 similar gates. Then current and voltage parameters. So current and voltage parameters. So VIH, VIH means VIH means high level input voltage. VIH, it is called as high level input voltage, and it is the minimum input voltage that the gate can recognize it, uh, which corresponds to logic 1, which corresponds to, it is called as VIH, that is high level input voltage. Then low level input voltage, that is VIL, low level input voltage. So what is low level input voltage? It is the maximum input voltage. It is the maximum input voltage applied to the gate. The gate can recognize it, for which corresponds to logic 0, Then VOH. So what is VOH? High level output voltage. It is the minimum output voltage which appears at the output of gate. High level output voltage means it is the minimum high voltage which appears at the output of the gate. The gate can recognize it, which corresponds to logic 1. Then VOL. What is VOL? Low level output voltage. It is the maximum output voltage. The gate can recognize it, which corresponds to logic 0. It is called as low level output voltage, VOL. Okay, so then high level input current, that is VIH. This is the minimum input current which must be supplied by driving source, corresponds to 1 level voltage. Then low level input current, IIL. This is the minimum current which must be supplied by driving source, corresponds to 0 level voltage. Then high level output current, IOH. This is the maximum current which the gate can sink in 1 level. Then low level output current, IOL. This is the maximum current which the gate can sink in 0 level. Okay, so then we will study about noise margin. Okay, the sixth characteristics, noise margin. So what is noise margin? So uh, stray electric field or magnetic field, stray electric field or magnetic field can induce unwanted voltage, Stray electric field and magnetic field can induce unwanted voltage, which is called as noise on the connecting wire between the logic circuits. Stray electric field or magnetic field can induce unwanted voltage, which is known as noise, on the connecting wires between the logic circuits. This may cause undesirable operation of the logic circuit. This may cause undesirable operation of the logic circuit. That is, which can reduce high level input voltage, or it can rise or increase low level output voltage. So it is a undesirable operation of the logic circuit. And the uh, ability of the logic circuit which can tolerate this noise, the ability of logic circuit which can tolerate this noise is known as noise immunity. It is called as noise immunity. And the qualitative measure of the noise immunity is called as noise margin. Okay. Then operating temperature range. This is the temperature range of IC. The operating temperature range. This is the temperature range of IC, at which the IC can work properly, or IC functions properly. It is called as operating temperature range. So for consumer and industrial applications, the operating temperature range is 0 to 70 degrees Celsius. 0 to 70 degrees Celsius. And for military applications, it is minus 55 degrees Celsius to 125 degrees Celsius. So these are all the 7 characteristics of digital ICs: propagation delay time, power dissipation, figure of merit, fan out, then current and voltage parameters, noise margin, and operating temperature range. Okay, so we will stop here.